Hi, I want to talk about sleep and specifically waking up at 3 or 4 in the morning, in the middle of the night, and not being able to go back to sleep. Now, I struggled with this for a while years ago, and one of the big things for me was I was drinking alcohol at night, and that was waking me up in the middle of the night. So obviously there's certain things that you can do just around your wellness to ensure that you sleep well. But if you're doing everything and then you're still waking up, which I know happens to a lot of us, then there's certain tapping that you can do to help you fall back asleep. So there's a few things that can be done here. Number one, if you're waking up in the middle of the night and you don't want to activate yourself too much, but your mind is racing and you're lying there and you can't seem to settle, try just pressing on the side of eye point, or you can do some light tapping. But again, it depends on how much you want to be moving around, especially if you're in bed with someone else that you don't want to disturb. So side of eye, so it's right on the edge of the bone next to your eye. And you can do both points or just one, and you can press or tap. So that point tends to help with overthinking. So if that's the issue, that may just settle your mind and be able to make it possible for you to go back to sleep, hopefully. Now, if you are really up and you're like, I don't feel tired at all, I don't know what's going on, then you can move into another room if you need to, or sit up in bed and you can do a full tapping session. So, even though I'm awake right now, but want to be sleeping, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, and going through each point. Why am I awake right now? I'd rather be sleeping. I feel like I need more sleep. Why am I awake right now? And just kind of asking yourself whatever's coming to mind, tapping through those emotions as you go through the points, and see if that may not get you back to sleep, but it may help you not having this problem occurring, night after night. So it may help over time if you start implementing that practice when you're waking up in the middle of the night. The other thing you can do is, I did post a sleeping video before, just kind of getting ready for, sleep and inviting sleep in as like an evening routine. So you can do that and incorporate specific thoughts, feelings around waking up. So you could do something before you go to bed that is like, even though I really don't want to wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning, but I'm nervous I'm going to, because it seems like I do that all the time, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, and going to the points. I really don't want to wake up in the middle of the night. I want to sleep until 8 in the morning. I know my body and mind need a full 8 hours. I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night. Now, as you tap through that, there's a really good chance that other things are going to come up around why you are waking up at that time, especially if it's happening, if it's a pattern you're seeing consistently happening. This is where I do recommend working with a practitioner, because if there is a deep-rooted issue, someone with that experience will be able to guide you properly, ask the right questions, and navigate in a very gentle and safe manner to kind of get to the root and help clear it. So it really depends on the individual and what's coming up for you and what you're going through, but hopefully some of these can help. Another one I will say is just the gamut point is one of my favorites. It's in between the pinky and the ring finger. And this is another one that you can just hold if you want to stay in bed and hopefully ease back into sleep. You can do that. You can tap on it. Can rub it back and forth gently. And then just kind of thinking out loud. But one other thing that's coming up for me right now is if you wake up and you're not going to disturb anyone else, and you can stay in bed and just tap on each point. I'm inviting sleep. I'm want to feel sleepy right now. I want to go back to sleep, and just kind of getting yourself in that space, because if you're waking up and you're feeling activated and anxious, you're going to want to tap on all the acupressure points and send that calming signal to your amygdala in the brain, letting you know it's safe to relax. And that may be all that you need just to kind of go back into sleep mode. So I'm hoping this helps, and leave comments, ask me questions. I will post videos as things come up. I'm here to support and guide you. Thank you. Have a good night.